comic book nerds, Nerdstacular here. So it's been at least 2 months, maybe 3 months since my last comic book video. And that's because a lot of stuff went down in real life that kind of detracted me from reading my comic books, and I was picking some up every once in a while and just not making videos because I was just running in for like 1 or 2 things. My mom had rotator cuff surgery, and I was her primary caregiver during most of her recovery because my dad was working long shifts. And she needed help with like pain management and cooking and cleaning and that kind of stuff, so I was doing that. And then some guy ran a red light and creamed my husband when my husband was on his way to work. My husband's fine, nobody was hurt, our car was totaled, it was a big mess, took like over a month to get a new car and whatnot. It's been crazy, it's been really crazy. So I am behind on absolutely everything except Providence, and when I picked those up, I went ahead and read them, so I'm all caught up on Providence. I am behind on everything else. So this is the past couple weeks worth of going in and getting stuff that I was a couple months behind on. I know, it's horrible. It's horrible. There's a couple missing in here I noticed when I was taking them out of their bags and boards, and I think it's because my husband took them upstairs to read and then didn't bring them back down, and he left to go do an errand. I don't know where he put them, so we'll get there when we get there. So, what I got at the comic shop, Princess Leia 5. I'll be honest with you, I have no intention of reading this. I don't like Princess Leia. There, I said it. I like Star Wars, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back. I don't like the other 3. What's that? Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, whatever that one was. That one was okay. That one was okay. I didn't really like those movies. I'm excited for Force Awakens, though. Alright, Walking Dead, number 146. 145, I think, is the one that's upstairs somewhere. I don't know. I'm going to read that one as soon as I find where I put the other ones from a couple months ago, because I'm behind on that and I feel horrible because that's like one of my favorite books. We got Star Wars 8, Star Wars 9, Vader 9, Conan 2, Conan 3, Rumble 6, Rumble 7, Usagi Yojimbo 148, Scorriors number 4 of 4. I read the first 2, so I just need to read the last 2 and I'll be done. Gru Friends and Foes number 8, number 9, Providence 2, 3, 4. We will be talking about that in just a second. I'm putting that aside. Frankenstein Underground 4, Frankenstein Underground 5, Kanan the Last Padawan 5, Kanan the Last Padawan 6. I will be reading these because I really do like the Star Wars Rebels cartoon. I'm really upset that they brought it back for the new season and gave us that 1-hour premiere, and then that was like, what, 2 months ago? And no new episodes since then, and you had me on the hook and I was really excited, and if you weren't ready to air it, wait until you're ready to air it, because I mean, I know they're going to re-air that 1-hour season premiere again. I'm going to have to watch it because I'm not going to remember anything for episode, what's that going to be, 3 for the new season? That's upsetting. Anyway, okay. TMNT number 49. Ape Sapien 12. Ape Sapien 13. Those are my back issues. I'm getting all my back issues of these and reading these so that I can get caught up to where we are with the current run of it. And I know we also picked up a couple old issues, or back issues I should say, of Saga, and those are also upstairs, probably with the Saga stuff. I will be reading that because I really do like that one. Really far behind in that though. Okay, so let's talk Providence real quick. So Providence is really horrible in a really good way. You have to really like Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft, to like Providence. Let me go grab the first one because that's my favorite cover. Okay, so this is my favorite cover. I got the Parthenon cover. Not Parthenon, Pantheon. Haha. It's very Cthulhu-esque. Or it could be this artist's rendition of Cthulhu, because you do have the tentacles on the face. Very squiddy looking, but he doesn't have the wings, because this is more like a fin. So, and I like my Cthulhu with the wings. So I don't know. Anyway, so this is what Providence looks like. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. Okay, So what I'm loving so much about Providence is that they're taking a lot of the H.P. Lovecraft stories. Let's back up to Lovecraft. If you're not familiar with H.P. Lovecraft, he was a horror writer, and in my opinion sort of defined that genre, because he was writing it way back before it was popular to write that creepy stuff. He just wrote a crap ton of short stories, and they're all really good and really twisted. If you want a good starting place, start with Pickman's Model. It's like 5 pages, 6 pages maybe. It's short. That was really good. If you like that, go to Call of Cthulhu, and then I can't remember. There's this one I really like, and I can't remember the name of it. It's about this dude who, like, he's in the middle of teaching a class, and he, like, blanks out for a minute, and he's suddenly sort of, like, in the body of an alien being on an alien planet, and it was very, very cool. He does stuff with Egyptian-type gods, and sunken cities, and Templesmith is doing this. He did a Kickstarter project, and I backed it. It was Dagon. Read Dagon by H.P. Lovecraft as well. Okay, so what they've done with Providence is they're taking a ton of the H.P. Lovecraft stories and sort of rolling them all into one comic series, which is so cool. So the H.P. Lovecraft stuff, you could argue, sort of takes place together, but it's not a whole lot of intersection goes on there. But you have the Miskatonic University, and some of the names, I feel like they pop up in some of the same stories. Just occasionally you'll be like, oh, this and such professor, and you're like, oh, wasn't that the dude who was eaten by that Egyptian thing? Maybe. But, so I think my favorite part was in, I think this one. So Dagon is one of my favorite stories. And, yeah, I think it was this one. Fan, stop blowing. Stupid fan. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. So this was Providence 3. Okay. So, see this lady here? She's a little funny looking. And I thought to myself, my goodness, that is a fishy face. Just, like, not in a mean way, just she's got some fish-type features going on there with the shape of the eyes and how wide set they are and the pull of the face. She's just fishy looking, and a lot of people in this little town are fishy looking. And, spoiler, little bit, sort of, it's because they sort of hint that they're the people from Dagon, and Dagon was populated by fish people. There's no real other way to put it. That was by far one of my favorite stories besides Call of Cthulhu. But gotta give you a warning for this. There is creepy, disgusting stuff. There's full frontal male nudity, a little bit of full frontal female nudity, but for some reason male nudity is always more I don't know why you can show girl bits but not boy bits, because when you show boy bits it's but girl bits it's ooh, I've never understood that. Anyway, there's full frontal male nudity, full frontal female nudity. There is a moment of incest. I'm gonna warn you about that right now. It makes sense for the story because they deal with I think they call them the Whateleys in this. I'll get there, hold on. Okay, they're calling them the Whateleys with an H in it, and it very much, it's obviously the one with I want to call them the Whateleys. It's been a while since I read that story with the big invisible creature thing that's kept in the barn. You'll know what I'm talking about if you're a Lovecraft person, but I highly recommend Providence if you like the horror genre, creepy stuff, fish people, inappropriate content. There's something in it for everyone. Nudity though, so I wouldn't give it to like your nephew to read unless he's at least 16. Anyway, that's a great book. Okay, so aside from comic book stuff, we did a little bit of Star Wars shopping today. At Target, we got the Kylo Ren Pop Funko, the Target exclusive. That was all we got at Target. At Toys R Us, I got Zoe Washburn. So now I have Mal, Jane, and Zoe, and I just need to get Wash and Kaylee. I really want to find Wash because he's got his little dinosaur from the, we'll call it our land. Rawr, we'll call it your death. Oh no, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. He's got the dinosaur. Okay. Captain Phasma. Heck yeah! Lady Stormtrooper in charge of all the other Stormtroopers. Get behind this. That's groundbreaking. And Captain Phasma is played by none other than Brienne of Tarth. And she is like, oh, amazing. I have a huge lady crush on Brienne of Tarth. Okay, then we also got the micro machines. I wanted to get the blind bags because they're fun to open, but they didn't have any blind bags, so I just went with the ones you can see inside, which ended up being a better deal anyway because the blind bags were $2.50 and this guy was $5. So 2 blind bags is $5, but you only get 2 figures. This is $5 and you get 3 figures. So this one has got the X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Star Destroyer. This one has this new creature called a Lugabeast. Then there's also Kylo Ren's command shuttle, and then a blue X-Wing. And then we got this one. It's got Luke Skywalker speeder bike, the Imperial speeder bike, and then the ATST, the little chicken walker. There are 2 other things I got that I can't show you because it turns out my nephew watches this YouTube channel and I picked up his Christmas presents today, so I can't show you those because then he would probably see this video and then find out. So, it's cool stuff though. Cool stuff. Alright, so that is all. That is what I got at the comic shop and then other nerd stuff. I will be doing comic book videos more frequently because now that we've got our stuff sorted out, I'll be able to get back on the wagon of picking up the books, keeping on top of reading them, not that I was so good at that before, and then doing videos. So, yeah, there we go. That's what I got at the comic shop today. Read on, guys.